Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to the Ultimate Survivor here on Aberration. As you can see, I raised up the other rock drake that we hatched out of the egg in the last episode, and I'm very excited to take them out and see just how much of a difference they have compared to Sapphire. Now, given their yellow coloring, I did name them Topaz. I also got the full imprint on them as well. Only required a cuddle and a walk, so it was very simple, very straightforward. We will take Topaz out in a little bit, but first things first, I want to show you just one other thing, or maybe two other things that I kind of did before I started this. First, I feel like it's kind of worth mentioning that I got over 20,000 metal just doing 2 runs of metal with my Anki and bringing them back here, so we are going to be set for a very long time with all that we have. Not only that, but while I was out, I did see a level 135 male Veilwind. It also had a baby, so I decided I was just going to claim this guy and then take the baby as well. So we already have a mate pair of these. I don't know how much I'm really going to be using them, but when you see a level 135 of something that just walks right up to you, it's kind of hard just to kind of turn that down. So we have those now. I did also go and spend some time up by the Diplo farm just to kind of get ourselves more pearls and oil and all those very, very essential items just while I was waiting for Topaz to grow up. And of course, we are now actually in a 50-50 day-night cycle because of how long it took for that to happen. I still could push for the surface drops and stuff, but I feel like if I'm going to do those, I'll probably only put in the important bits that happen when we're up there, because we've already been up there a couple times in the videos. Now, at a first glance, it does look like, compared to Sapphire here, Topaz does have all of her stats better, except for stamina, but that's because when you put 1 into stamina for a rock drake, it does go up quite a bit, and I'm actually wanting to try and keep a lot into the health and stamina like we were doing before. It even looks like their weight is better, so that'll actually help if I do decide to do more surface runs, which we definitely should, considering that's going to be our best source of loot. Now, we still have the matter of actually running around and grabbing all of the notes on this map. I have not done a single bit of that. Honestly, if I look at them now, so including the Santiago one that I grabbed at the very beginning, I think I've only picked up 5 notes on this map so far, and when I was checking earlier, there is a total of 167 notes and dossiers on this particular map, so I really need to start going and grabbing more of those. There's also the Bob's Tall Tale ones on this map, which will give us another 5 levels on top of what we've already got, considering we grabbed all the notes in Scorch for that as well. Oh, interesting. So it looks like it actually has marked off that I have all the Explorer notes found. And I think that normally that doesn't get marked off from the island, at least not how I've seen it. But I'm still going to try to get all the notes on all the maps just because this is going to be a fully complete character. That's kind of one of the points we're trying to do here. So we've gained a total of an extra 45 levels on top of what was base, which is already crazy. But we still have the capacity for another 15 from Rockwell here, 10 more from those other notes, plus more from the Chibis. So that's insane, actually. I'm very happy about the potential of having a very, very high-level character. So I'm not entirely sure the first thing that I want to do in this episode, because there's a few things that I'd like to get done. Obviously, we still need to try to do the Blue Cave. Considering we haven't leveled up Topaz at all, I don't think that's the first thing that I want to do. But we also need to try to get ourselves a good pair of spiders. We also need to get ourselves some Megalosaurus. And then we also need to try to get ourselves even better rock drakes. So, I don't know. We've got a few options here. Maybe I'll try to get ourselves some venom here real quick if we get an opportunity. And they gotta go away when we're right here. Can I still hit you when you're underground? Yes, I can. Thank you. We got ourselves some venom. Oh, I'm still hitting more. There's even more down there. I'll take advantage of the fact I can do this just a little bit. More experience. Very good. Got some levels. Maybe I should go around and get a few of the notes with Topaz just because we're going to need the level boosts and stuff to make sure that she survives when we're trying to do what we're trying to do. And with 3 levels put into stamina, she actually now has more points in that than Sapphire does. So we're actually much better off being on Topaz for now. So I think I'm actually going to go do a quick sweep of a few notes, and I'm specifically going to go towards the ones that are kind of up by Portal and kind of work my way out of there, because there's a few in that area that honestly are the first in the series for their character, and I feel like that's a good place to start. But I'll keep an eye out for maybe some Cosmos and stuff while I'm up there. We really want to get ourselves that high-level female still, and I can start trying to breed up the crazy ultimate Cosmo before we leave this map. I wouldn't worry about trying to buff up the Rock Drake, if it weren't for the fact that we don't have any better saddle than the standard right now. I would love to find a good one on the surface, but it just hasn't happened so far. Haven't really had any good, crazy drops up there for things that I'm using anyway. Minus the Carcado saddle, I guess. Ah, hello there, old green base. It's been a while since I've stopped in over here. It's kind of sad it's just kind of gone dark now. Don't have anything there going on, but it's still nice to kind of see it and kind of remember the good old days. Oh no, it's all new. The blue zone is interesting. I have not disliked living down there. It's just been a whole other level of things, I swear. So now that we're actually out and about, I'm going to try to grab all of the notes that are right inside of Portal for Topaz here, give ourselves a nice boost of experience, and hopefully that should be a good solid start to get her buffed up to handle more stuff on the surface, as well as other things under the aberrant areas that we're in. There's another note over here. Where exactly was that one? Oh, is this a graduate one? The graduate ones are mostly just backpacks, aren't they? They're so hard to find sometimes. Oh, there it is. It is literally right in front of me, and yet that is so hard to see. Little tiny backpack. Oh, since I haven't read these, I'm actually going to have them pop up, so... Interesting. I'll have to read them at some point. Let's see. One of these is right at the bottom of this, isn't there? On this side? Yeah, it is. It's right there. Fantastic.
Bloody hell.
I think I'm going to turn on the settings so it doesn't automatically pop up. As cool as they are, I'll read them later. Okay, after research, apparently I can't turn that off without maybe installing a mod. I'm just going to leave it. If I hit escape quick enough, then it doesn't really play the whole thing, so... We'll just have to rely on that for now. Oh, hello, Basilisk. Showing up right when I'm getting over here. Just going to grab this note and move on. I have grabbed that on one character, so it won't pop up again. So that's 5 notes so far, and apparently there is one Bob's note on the north end of this, just kind of on the ground hanging out somewhere over here. Do they look the same as they did on Scorch, or do they look like something else? That might be up top. That doesn't look like anything down here. Okay, so I guess we'll just climb up on the top of the portal thing over here. Oh, hey, sure enough, it does look exactly like the ones that they are on Scorch as well. This is a nice little box that's got a rainbow and stuff written on it. Okay. Well, that's the first of the... I think there's only 11 Bob notes on here. Either way, I'm just going to click out of those just like the others. Even though they are voiced and everything, I'm pretty sure they did a great job, but... After those notes, we got 32 levels on Topaz, which is absolutely insane. Very happy about that. We're going to put a whole bunch of those in a variety of health, stamina, and a bit of melee just to kind of keep things moving. Alright, cool. So we have her up to level 130, which is very nice. I'll take that. At this point in time, I don't think we have to grab any more notes at the moment. I think there's actually 2 more inside of the portal. I may as well grab all of them while I'm out here. Dang it. Alright, one sec. Oh my god, it's right in front of me. Okay. Alright, we got that one. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the one up here is probably inside some spores, so I'm glad that I'm wearing my armor, to be honest. Oh, I see it up there now. It's right above me. That's crazy. It's a lot higher up there than I thought this one was. I don't know if I would have seen that normally. Plop. Alright. Mark that one down good. Very interesting placement for that. I don't know if I would have actually seen that one under normal circumstances. And now the other one, there's only one more left that I'm planning on grabbing, and I'm pretty sure it's right on the other side of this little cave here. Yep, and there is that Diana note. Can we even get it with the Rock Drake? Yep, fantastic. We have so much time on the extra experience, which is awesome. But how many more levels? 6 more? That will do just fine. Okay, I mean, having over 7k health on a Rock Drake's pretty good by default, but obviously it could be a lot better if we get ourselves high-level ones from the get-go. But at least this one here, Topaz, should be able to survive pretty well. And I've upped her melee to a certain point, so she should actually hold her own pretty well against most things that we run into. See, I knew there were spores somewhere up here. It was right by this light thing. Would you let go, please? Oh my good lord. They're big, lunken lizards, aren't they? Let's head out of here, though. Kind of head down towards the blue zone yet again. Maybe I'll check for Cosmos up here. Alright, where's the nearest Cosmo? I really want to try to find ourselves the 145 or 150 female. Once we have one of those, I'll maybe just get a bunch, actually, while we're out and about. It would actually be smart to go grab the seeds that I collected before, huh? Just a little. Looks like there is a Cosmo in this field somewhere. I think I just saw it, but I need to make sure I'm looking the right way, because rock drakes are weird when it comes to trying to look off their backs. Oh, it's right here! Man, it is very well hidden when you're trying to look on the back of the rock drake. I literally would not have seen that. It was level 5, though. We've collected it. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, hello. You're a 125 male. Very tiny, very hard to see under normal circumstances. Nope, don't do that. So we're doing 211 damage, which is honestly not that bad. Definitely better than what Sapphire was doing. There's another one that direction. Dude, if it weren't for this scanner, I don't think I'd be able to see any of these guys. It took me forever to find a good one beforehand, and I can just keep looking around for them with this thing. Okay, I see a little one right here. Hello, what level are you? 120 male. Nope. I'm sorry about that, friend. Alright, nearest one. Right in front of me. Oh, hello. I actually see your web. That makes things a little bit more promising. I can actually find it. 145 female. Would you look at that? That is exactly what I was looking for. I mean, obviously it's got immutable oxygen. It literally does not matter. So I'm going to put a marker here. I'm going to go and grab those seeds that I have collected at the base. We're going to come and tame this Cosmo because she is lovely. High-level Cosmo. Ha ha ha! Oh, why did you fall off? Sometimes this is... Getting the rock drake up on the top of my roof is not the easiest thing to do all the time, but that one worked great! Alright, before we take off again, just chill here. Do not, nobody, get in the way. I also need to leave my bulb dog here, so we're going to try to avoid getting into any fights with the Nameless. But we're just going to put the new Cosmo on my shoulder and bring her home that way. That's going to be our safest bet. And in here, we've got 8 more seeds. I'm going to take actually half of them with me. I don't think I'm going to need more than 2. Usually you don't. But you never know. Something could go wrong. Fingers crossed that does not be the case. I shouldn't be saying such things. Literally tempting the fates of the ARK cards. I should have learned in my live stream. But it is what it is. Okay, I know we just got back, but we're heading right back out. We finally found ourselves a really high-level female Cosmo. Wait a minute. So I'm realizing something now. You can't shoot off the back of a rock drake anymore. Oh no. Why did they rescind that? Oh crap, that makes things really hard when considering what I was planning on doing for Rockwell. Okay, so it looks like you just can't do that on PvP mode, and since single player is technically PvP mode, it's not letting me use shotguns or anything off the back of my rock drake by default. I'm going to leave it on PvP for now, but I think when we actually go to fight the Rockwell fight, I'm going to go back to PvE mode. This way I can actually utilize the experience from baby creatures and everything for now, and it's, it's kind of annoying that that's something that I have to change up, but it is what it is, I guess, for now. I'm glad that I figured that out before we got to that point. I'll just have that I'll have that notated so I remember, but a little bit weird. Okay, Cosmo should be right here somewhere. We're going to get her added to our roster. Can't really see her at all right now. Oh, you know what? I don't have any. Never mind. Apparently your need to grab that scorpion body earlier? Very, very good timing for that. Let's put these seeds on here. Hello. We should play a little bit of red light, green light. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic. One more time, and we'll have a great female Cosmo to breed into our Cosmo line. Go. And tap. Oh! That was... Come on, man. That was literally just a millisecond away from getting her. And you're mine. Thank you! Lovely. Let's take her home. A max level male and a 145 level female. What more can you ask for in a pair of Cosmos? Like I said, if I can get more high-level ones and try to find the best stats out of all of them and get ourselves a really high base stat, we'll be able to make the god tier Cosmos that we potentially could ever use. Let's take her back to base and make sure that she is there. We don't want to have anything happen to this nice new addition to our creature family. Maybe if I go from the bridge, I can just easily get onto the... Oh no, why would you just... I don't understand you, man. I don't understand you. Topaz just does not like to follow rules and orders. She is a crazy, crazy rock drake. We got there eventually, though. It's fine. So, let's grab the other female one. Kind of move it a little further away for now. Thank you for your help there in the very beginning. But now that we have ourselves the max level pair, these are going to be the ones that we want to try to put together and get the best combo that we possibly can. We'll have you on breeding already. Fantastic. And then we'll get you onto breeding. And we're just going to continue collecting Cosmo eggs for a very long time. And I'll just have to see what the best levels come out are. So all those guys are breeding. Not that I really want to kind of have a repeat from the last episode, but I kind of want to go down to the Rock Drake Trend, see if maybe I can try to see some higher level ones down there. Considering we have a stronger Rock Drake to start with, we might have a better chance. We shall see, though. We're going to be very cautious. A lot more cautious than we were last time. We'll try to pick the one off as we go in. We have a lot more damage to deal. We got a lot more health to hold on to, so we can make this work, I'm sure of it. But of course, we'll stop somewhere to get our stamina full before we dive in fully. Right here. It's time to dive down here yet again. Fingers crossed today we have a little bit better luck with higher level rock drake eggs to grab. With the few times that I've been down here, I'm definitely more familiar with finding exactly where I need to go. Hopefully we can, Oh, hello. Yeah, no, we've already got a couple of them on this. It's a little bit concerning, but we have more damage that we're dealing now. We're trying to take out a couple of them so that our escape is not quite as scary. And I'll spend the time trying to heal up using whatever raw meat we have between, because that can be necessary, for sure, sometimes. Alright, we're just going to kind of back up a little bit, get ourselves some more room. Again, try to do one at a time if we can help it. Oh, you know what? I don't have anything to stop the frickin' Nameless from attacking me. That feels like an oversight. Alright, there they are. They're on their own. Fantastic. Okay, that one's down. Fantastic. Get ourselves a little bit of meat. They don't drop a lot. So I'm just seeing the two more that are aggroed on us right now. One of them looks really injured. The other one is pretty low level, so we're okay on that one too. We'll take down this one. Okay, they're both up here, but they're not mate boosted, so we're fine. 55 and 85, these should both be down pretty quick. And then we'll have to heal up, because we're definitely quite injured after that. Thank you. Need to get our stam as well, so we don't get knocked out. I'm going to hold down food in the meantime. Oof, okay. This is what we signed up for. We're going bit by bit for now. Okay, I only see one more at this spot at the moment. They were on top of that egg that I tried to look at initially. What level is this one now? I think this is the one that we grabbed last time, isn't it? It was 95 before. It was Topaz's egg. Now level 95 as well. Okay. We cannot settle for more of these lower level ones, and I don't really want to try to piss them off yet. So, see what else we have. I've got to be careful where I'm at, because we have some Nameless on us now. Alright, we've got a couple of them down there. I don't think anything's aggroed on me. What do we have at the moment? Oh! Let's go. I know they can be up to 190, but 150 is a great upgrade. Let's go. Stop getting stuck on stuff, Topaz. Come on. Go, 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 go. Woo! Let's get out of here. We don't have anything following us, so I guess I'll just meet you guys back up at the base here in a little bit. Very nice to get out of here using the dashes. Did we even use another fifth of our... No, we didn't use a whole bunch more of our gear's durability. Let's keep it that way. Definitely an oversight not taking the Bulb Dog with us, but it's okay. We made it work either way. We're back home, safe and sound, and it even let me do the dash onto the... Oh, what the... Okay, I guess you're parking right here now, huh? Just don't drop me off when I... Okay, sweet. Stay there, Topaz. Thank you for your work. You have already helped us upgrade to a higher one anyway. Like I said, 190 is the actual max level that we can potentially find down there, but being able to do a 150 is very nice also. Okay, so let's see. I've now leveled up these Dimetrodons a few times. Are we at the... No, we're not at the cold resist that we need to be. Maybe if I'm standing on the top of them again? Kind of where the egg will actually be? No, not quite. I think it is a little closer, but we still need... I think we still need the actual air cons on them as well. Alright, and if I'm standing on top of these now, what does it say we're at? 1797? 1895. Oh, 1980 right there. Okay, so they definitely are going to be able to hatch up this 150. I mean, they've done it before. They may as well do it again. Oh, no, that one's a lot deeper in there. Is it going to work? You're going to be able to reach it from this side? It is incubating. Fantastic. We shall have yet another rock drake here in a few minutes. And have the Cosmos laid an egg yet? Yes, they have. Fantastic. And I would guess if I just drop this down right here, we should be fine. Yep. That's a lot faster than the rock drake. And I don't have to get anywhere near these guys. At least not compared to that one. Moment of truth. Came out as a 221. I feel like that's pretty similar to... Yeah, it's between the levels at the moment. But that is fine. I'm a little bit curious to kind of use this one as a guinea pig in a way where I want to see the level differences. Wow, one of these has 378% damage. That's actually pretty crazy, I feel like. Ooh, and you've got like a cyan color to you. Unless I'm crazy. It's hard to really tell on here, to be honest. She came out with that melee. Oh, his is better, but did I level it at all? I don't know if I did. That's actually pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I did level you a few times. I cannot remember. Okay, we have ourselves the 150 rock drake kind of hatched up in the middle of all these guys. Can I even reach you? I still need to actually claim you. Hello? I thought they'd be closer to this side because the egg was sticking out that far, but it does not look like I can reach them from here. How about right here? Can I reach you? Just to claim you at least? Oh no. I'll just be pressing E kind of near the bottom of those. It should give it to me, right? I may have to... Oh, I saw it there for a sec. Hey, I think... Wait, I can't tell. Was that the Dimetrodon or was that the rock drake? Come on over here, little guy. Can you get out of there? I feel like they always get stuck inside the Dimetrodons also. It's not showing me what it is. Oh no! It is a male! Fantastic. You gotta love that. Inherent weight frail. I kinda don't want that, but okay, it's fine. You are still trying to follow me though, right? Little dude? See if you can maybe get out and go this way. I don't know if you can. I think you're actually wedged in there in a weird spot where I don't think you can get out. Oh, he's got out. Nice. Stay there. What did you come out with? You kind of have like these grayish colors. Grayish with whitish feathers. I really like the colors of you as well. You got like dark blue around your horns and stuff. Dude, I'll take it. I'll take that for sure. Especially a 150 rock drake. Love it. Well, I need actually... Do I still have... You know what? I still think I have some in the venom upstairs. So I think we might be fine. Let me make sure he's not going to try to follow me, though. Stop all. Thank you. Oh, yeah. We still have some venom. Nice. We'll give one to him to kind of keep him alive. I don't know if we're going to need more for later, so we'll just let him grow up while that is a thing. Here you go, new friend. Enjoy. Are you big enough to eat from the trough yet? I don't know if you are. I think you are. You're not dying at the moment, right? Oh, you're good. You're getting covered. Sweet. If we end up having just a good handful of extra Cosmos, considering all of this, we'll be able to know what we need for the best stats, and it'll all work out really well. So in the past, did I end up finding a really good shotgun blueprint? I do have this one, but that's not really what we're after. I need to find a good shotgun, like a pump-action shotgun blueprint while we're searching on the surface. I think if I tried to do anything else, that probably wouldn't go very well. And we might end up running into some trouble. We're kind of banking on a lot of blueprints and stuff for this particular map at this point. I still have this rifle blueprint, which is good other than the durability. I've got the need for a pump-action shotgun blueprint. I need a rock drake saddle blueprint. I need quite a lot of good blueprints, to be honest. So I'm really needing to get ourselves more stuff from the surface. It's almost morning now, so I can't really try to go at this point in time. If I did, we would be just kind of really cutting it close to burning alive right off. So we need to kind of keep an eye on when it becomes later in the night. And I would like to go to the surface and try to get ourselves some more drops. Honestly, that's going to be probably our best bet. The best way to kind of continue progressing. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this guy over here. Honestly, with his silvery colors, I already know what I want to name him. But I need to go grab him a venom real quick to imprint on him. There you go, buddy. And this one came out as a 216. I think that's kind of lower than the parent, to be honest. So I'm going to just do passive. Stop. And I'm sorry.
4 to 6 days later.
So a little bit of time has passed, because I have been a little bit sick the last few days. I just want to show you exactly what I've done around here so that we're all on the same page. As you would expect, I have our new rock drake friend all raised up here, and he does have the silvery colors that I thought he had, so I'm going to name him Sterling for Sterling Silver. Very perfect, very nice. I like the coloration a lot. I've only taken him out a little bit. I haven't leveled him up a single time, though, as you can tell. And I only took him out to grab some crystal, which is something I wanted to collect a lot of because I was trying to collect up everything that I needed to craft ourselves up an industrial grinder. And I believe I should have everything that I need for that. Yes, we do. I'm going to make this because it is going to be arguably one of the more essential industrial type of items. Let's get this thing placed. The grinder is always super helpful, honestly, just always nice to collect every bit of resources from all those items that you end up grabbing from drops, especially the ones you don't end up needing. It is just going to pay for itself in no time. So I've already loaded up this thing with a good handful of items I don't think I'm going to use. And there we go. Resources up the wazoo. I almost even got up all the metal that I just used on crafting the thing just in one go, and I'm going to be spending a lot more time on the surface, so I should be able to get even more of that in no time. And I've been working on the cosmos down here pretty consistently to try to get ourselves the best combined stats. At one point, I did come across a pair of 233s over here. This one's not even fully grown up yet. And I would think that these two would actually have the perfect stats on them, but I've actually noticed that there's a difference between their stats, and they could actually be combined to be even higher levels. So I'm going to try to breed these two together to get our final numbers. I guess by final, I mean from these cosmos. If I can find some more later that are high levels that I can add into it, even better. And as you can tell, I've also just kind of cleaned up the base of some of the creatures that were around. I've even put a couple of the bulb dogs along the staircase going down to the lights, and just told them to automatically turn their lights on whenever they're full. Just because, it doesn't hurt to have more protection just in case. I did have a moment when the Nameless were trying to get me while I was walking down towards the bottom. I don't know what triggered it then, considering all the other times it never happened, but, never bad to have a few of those around just in case. So it was actually the middle of the night as well, and I'm thinking what I want to go do is I do want to take Sterling up to the surface to kind of show his ability off. I did notice in his stats the majority of what his points were put in were in food, though, however. So he's as good as he is, considering he's a 150. I don't think he's really much better than any of the others at this point in time. So it is what it is, but they are still higher level and should survive a little bit better on the surface. And double check what are we at with our armor. We should be fine. I'm not too concerned about that right now. But I definitely want to go and take a look up there, and I'll show you if anything either happens or if we get ourselves some really good loot in the meantime. But otherwise, we'll be right back. It's getting pretty light for 1 in the morning. Definitely makes me a little bit nervous. Don't feel like we're really going to get an opportunity here. Actually, that one must be purple. They look pretty similar, but that one's definitely darker. It's because it's a 90% day. It's why it switched. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't know what's considered safe on a 90%. Let's not push that. Well, so much for the surface run. I decided to swap as soon as we went up there. I didn't realize it was going to be a 90% day the rest of the time that we were around, so I'm glad that I didn't stick up there too long, but it would have been nice to at least get one drop. So I've been thinking about what we want to do if I actually wanted to turn on PvE mode when trying to go fight Rockwell, and a lot of people have also been suggesting that I actually use a tech suit instead, and I would just run around with that, and then use my shotgun to take care of the tentacles. I've never thought about doing it that way. I'm also a little bit concerned. I'm pretty sure that it's not the same as other boss fight arenas, but some of the other arenas I tried to go in, the tech suit didn't work in. So, I don't know. I've never tried it for Rockwell, but maybe I should. Uh-oh, we ran out of stamina. Man, I really gotta pay attention to that. It's happened a couple times since I've been flying around on Sterling. While we're over here, I'm going to collect all the gas balls that this thing has. Congealed gas balls, thank you. Let's go. So the main thing is that I've just never done on Ab is I've never crafted up element using the charging nodes. I know that that's literally one of the things you're supposed to do with these things. I've just never done it. So let's see. So you need a bunch of the... Oh, you need gas balls and element? I thought it was ore. So you literally need to make batteries, which I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to do in my own inventory. Let's go... let's see. Let's drop off everything that we have on Sterling real quick. I need to look into exactly how this works. Since it's something I've never done before, and it's something that seems to be a little bit more vital than I initially thought, I definitely want to make sure that we get this right. It says I'm going to need 8 of these. Do I have enough to make that right now? I'm missing a little bit of crystal. Oh. Yeah, let's go get more crystal real quick. There's a lot of things on this map that require crystal. Not surprised, just, you know, one of those things I'm pointing out right now. And I've already gone around and grabbed a bunch of crystal, so I'm worried that there aren't any nodes that have respawned just yet, but maybe I'll start collecting some of the gems, because I'm going to need those for them as well. And we'll just, get whatever it gives us from there. There's a Megalosaurus over here. What level are you? 50, okay. I just don't want it to try to come over and grab and just chomp down on me if I'm going to collect some of these crystals. Let's start with the red ones first, just because they are right over here. I mean, I knew I was going to need these for something, but I wasn't entirely sure what the thing was going to be. Turns out it's for element. Who knew? Red gem. Fantastic. Pull. I'm going to need a lot more than this. I'm going to have to go out and collect a bunch more of each other in particular... colors, words. I can't do words. Brain's still fried. Crystal. Now can I make 8 charging batteries? Batteries, 8 of them. Yes, I can. Let's do that. So these don't seem to have a durability, which is good. Do I just want to put these inside the charging node and just let them all charge up? And then once that's done, then I can put everything else in there and craft up the element? I'm going to have to go to the surface to get more element. Wait, no. It doesn't have to be the surface. There's some stuff down in the red zone, huh? I need to get some element, ore. These are very light, though. These don't get consumed whenever you make that. Are they? If they are, that's actually a lot more expensive than I thought. I mean, it's still doable, but it's still, I don't know. I've never done it before, so I don't know if that's how it works. We're going to at least do it once today. I don't know how many more times we'll get around to it, but I definitely want to see how this works. So I know what I'm going to have to collect for to be prepared for. You know what I mean? So they are just all going to slowly charge up, which is good. The node has 5,000 charge by itself, which is very nice as well. I'm sure that'll just kind of pop back up to the top once these are done. I'll just kind of keep charging after the fact. And that should be good. Okay, so these are all charged up now. And it looks like the node itself is slowly recharging. I don't know if what I'm going to need to actually... It just needs to have the powered on station. Okay. So I think the only thing out of all of these items that I don't currently have is I don't have the element ore at the moment. And I did just double check into it a little bit. I know of a couple... I guess I know of a spot that I could use. And I want to go see if it has as much as it looks like it does. We'll head on down into the red zone with Sterling real quick, and I just want to go and see how much of this we can collect, and just kind of see exactly what this entails for us. Because if we're able to make up 100 element in no time, we'll actually be able to get the replicator and everything going, and that would be awesome, because we haven't done that yet in this series. So for each craft, it was 20 element ore, and I was reading, it said it was going to craft 3. Ooh, I want to check this drop over here. Come on, lucky, lucky, lucky. What you got? Oh my god. I don't even know why I took that. I don't really need that. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go down and check. It honestly looked like the spot was right inside the skull down here. So let us take a look. inside. We may have to fight a rock drake or two, but it didn't look like it'd be too bad. Okay, we do actually need to fight at least a rock drake. Oh, look! I got a note! Oh! For rock drakes themselves. Fantastic. Would you look at that? But we're doing a good amount of damage with this one. Haven't leveled him up at all in melee, so we'll take that. Considering this is only level 35 that we're fighting against, I'm not too concerned, but still. But I'm already seeing the element node that I need to hit. Thank you very much. Would have been nice if I got a treasure map. So they do treasure maps here, right? There's another rock drake down there. This is what I'm looking for. Tiny little thing with what looks like it's got some element. Oh my god, 101. I mean, yes, I do have slightly enhanced rates. Not extremely high ones, but my pickaxe is also really good. So we already have enough to do 5 crafts with just this much at the moment. And are those... I'd imagine these are just metal, right? Is this just metal nodes? Oh yeah, they are just metal nodes. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We just want the element at the moment. Oh yeah, there's a few more kind of along down this path. We've got a couple more rock drakes, though. Which I'm just gonna ignore, unless I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna drop all the metal and everything else that I'm collecting. Just because it's gonna be heavy by the time we get out of here. Oh, hi! Well, I didn't really necessarily plan on using as an explorer node on Sterling right away, but hey, we're here. It's a 120, huh? Maybe I should put some levels into melee. We'll do 4. Alright, finish with your animation, buddy. We gotta keep hitting. We're doing over 200 damage now. Very nice. Cool. Man, let's transfer that out and then just drop everything else. Yeah, we're getting a lot from these. That definitely helps that I have a better pickaxe, honestly. Maybe we'll collect up one more node. What level are you? Oh, you're a 180. Of course you are. Let's just... Ah, damn it. Let's fight it. Let's fight it before it sees me if I try to hop off. Last thing we want is if I end up breaking my armor if I'm on foot. That would be awful. Alright, thank you, Sterling. Very, very well done, my friend. And we'll put that into your health. Just kind of buff you up for the next time around. Interesting how much this is actually glowing just from having you standing on it. Let's collect from this one more node, maybe, and just kind of call it there, maybe? Do we want to call it there? Is that enough? We've got a lot. We really do. You're still got a good amount in your inventory. We can carry even more. You're still warning me about another one. Is this one? That's 145. I don't think that would count. I think it has to be 150 or higher for it to count. This may be reckless, but I do want to at least kind of take a couple shots at this thing. Oh, I didn't bring... Okay, no, I did. And then we'll use you to finish him off. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get that in time. Again, we don't want them to break our armor, because that would not be good. Man, yeah, we are definitely wanting to get out of here sooner rather than later, though, at this point in time. Since you're over half, you couldn't pick that up by default. I'm kind of curious if it's holding anything good. We'll take the feather. I don't know if we actually need it, but I'll take it. Alright, we'll grab this other node, and we will get out of here for reals, because I don't really want anything to go wrong on our way up, right? We're already pretty hurt, aren't you, Sterling? Let's go, buddy. It's nice to be able to kind of feel like I can go the entire way without running out of stamina. That's been the problem with the other ones, is I feel like we've just barely had enough to kind of scratch the surface, let alone just be there for an extended period of time. When it hits another 90% night, 10% day, if I get up there the moment that it swaps, we'll have an entire day to do, like, only focus in on getting ourselves some loot. And the earlier part of the day, I could probably even try to get ourselves a Fasola. And that would be awesome. Start working on all the gunpowder that we're going to need. Element ore. I guess I'm going to need another box specifically for this stuff, huh? I don't really have any for it at the moment. I didn't even expect any collecting of it, honestly. I mean, I've mentioned that I've never really made the element this way before, right? This is all brand new to me. Maybe we'll leave Sterling down here for a moment. Maybe we'll leave him next to the node so he actually gets healed, because he's very hurt. That worked pretty well for Topaz before. Okay, so these are in here now. I can pull for a craft of this, right? I can. So I'm going to have them go for it. Okay, it doesn't look like it actually consumed these as much as they just used up the power inside of them. So this is going to craft for about a minute. We'll have 3 element, right? Then we have to wait for these to end up charging up again. But I'm pretty sure that this thing gets deactivated for a few minutes after you do it. So it's not going to be a quick thing. Maybe I could take the batteries out and go to the next one, because there's still the other one on the other side. Maybe I should build a thing around that one, too. Okay, yeah. So this one's shut down for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's how long that goes for. Interesting. So it's a good idea to also have the plants around it like this, actually. Well, so much for using the, so much for using that to get that, the healing on our buddy here. Let's grab all this out of here for now. Why not? That's crazy, actually. So we've got to do that a total of 34 times before we have enough for even just the replicator. Jeez. That is a time-consuming process. Maybe in the meantime, while that one is actually recharging entirely, let's grab Wily and place these 8 into this other one for now. I would imagine that we're still within range that I can pull everything into this one. We could probably double down. We could probably be doing this 2 at a time, and that could be very nice. Even if we don't have a full build around this one, we can at least just hold on to it and have it as a secondary light node that we can make things in. Well, regardless whether we end up using both nodes fully for that or not, we do have element production up and running. And that is very nice as well. Honestly, I think I'm going to be just placing a small box up by my bed. And we'll have that one be the element box. That way, all of our really, really useful resources are upstairs. And we can worry about those as we need them. We'll just place it right here. Perfect place for element stuff. Element. So we're going to place the actual element that I made in here. We're also going to pull all of the element ore out of Sterling for now. So all of that is hanging out inside of this box, kind of in the central part of our base. And with the settings that I have for pull it, I should be able to reach this from both of the charge nodes out there. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like they are within range. So that is good. So even though we may not have an amazing rifle blueprint that I feel comfortable in actually putting all the resources into, we do have a very good crossbow blueprint that I would love to make one of. That could at least be a good start with a good weapon to tame some more of the higher level required things that I want to get for this map. And it's at least something that I could do in the meantime instead of needing to specifically wait until we go to the surface to try to get something like this, if not better. I am going to definitely make up a... Oh, we're missing some cooked prime meat. That's fine. Let's try to get some of that real quick. Now we'll craft up one of these. And then we'll pull for everything that we need for 2 crafts of this, I'm assuming. I mean, it's not too expensive, honestly. Oh, we're a little short on the second one. Is it just the wood? It is just the wood. Let me go collect that real quick. Honestly, that's fine. I'd rather have 2 just in case, and I'll take the better one out. Okay, now we'll pull for 2 of these. Fantastic. So we'll drink this. We'll craft these 2. See whichever one comes out better. 579, okay. This next one's going to be over 600? Yeah? That'll be an amazing upgrade if it did. Whoa! How did that even... Okay. I have that on recording. You see that happened. 53.5% crafted skill bonus. Max crossbow crafted. I am so happy about that. I honestly was making a joke about it being over 600, but it went to 755.3. That's absolutely insane. And I couldn't have asked for anything better, because there literally is not one. So max level Megalosaurus with the max crossbow will be knocked out in 3 headshots. That is absolutely insane, unexpected, and I'm very happy that we have this now. Save the game. No chance we're losing that. But now I can't move for another 10 seconds, so we're just going to have to wait around. So with this absolute god tier crossbow that we just got ourselves, honestly the 75 trank arrows that we have in here should be more than enough for literally anything that we want to do with this thing. I'm very glad that we got this in here, and I could not have possibly predicted that was going to happen. It crossed my mind, I'm not going to lie, but honestly, I was laughing at it because it was a 500-something% crossbow blueprint. There was no way that was going to happen. But man, I was wrong. And I'm very happy about that being wrong in that matter. I probably didn't mention as well, but I do have the Ovises in this corner. I'm actually going to have them breed up a baby, and we're going to get ourselves some mutton. Very easy, just kind of have a good little mutton flow at home, and I'm not going to complain about that. And if we're going to use those to tame up a Megalosaurus, we should be very good in that also. Ooh. I mean, like I said, time-consuming process, but considering we have two, that does at least make things a little bit easier, doesn't it? Now, of course, when we actually decide to craft up the tech replicator, we're going to need to find a spot to build it on, because my area is definitely not going to fit that at the moment. But, yeah, we'll have to figure that out when the time comes. We're only 6 out of the 100 that we're going to need for it. It is 100 for the replicator, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. 100 element, 800 polymer, 150 black pearls. How many pearls do I have exactly? I have been collecting them with those guys pretty quickly, but I'm not entirely sure what we do have. 83 at the moment. Okay. I'm going to have to spend some time up at the Diplo farm as well and let those guys just collect endless amounts while I'm just waiting there AFK. I'll check on my mutton farm. Oh, good. You guys have already had your little lamb. Little baby one. Hi. Follow me over here. Nothing bad is happening to you. Don't worry. So I know it would probably be better to wait until this thing is fully grown before I collected everything from it, but... Ooh. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, man, that did some damage to the floor, didn't it? So we're gonna cook up all the prime that we just collected from that. I'm also gonna hang on to a good amount of the mutton inside of this preserving bin for now. These will last for a good hour and 15 minutes. Whatever's in my inventory now, I think I'm gonna throw into the cooker as well. Having cooked mutton is also a very, very nice thing, so I'm not gonna complain about having an upgrade in food at this point in time. With this, I'm a little bit curious as to whether or not there's another Megalo nearby that might fit our criteria, something that we're going to want to use to absolutely just decimate Rockwell. Do I see one just kind of around the corner there? It's kind of hard to tell at this point in time. I'm going to have to actually go out and about and check. Maybe let's go out and scout real quick with Wiley and see if we can find a Megalosaurus nearby. We got one right there. What level are you? 120. Close, but not quite close enough. Ooh, Alpha Carcanos, 140 as well. Do we need one of those for Alpha Rockwell? I don't know if I have any way to check what we need from that, other than going down to the actual thing. On a server, you can obviously go to the boss fight just from any of the drops, but this is not a server, so I have no idea how that's going to work. I mean, I can use a crossbow off the back of Wiley. That should be easy enough to take care of what we want to find. This was at 120, right? Yeah, it's 120. We want something a little bit higher than that. Considering it's literally just going to be a damage output towards Rockwell, we want to have something that's like 140 to 150. That's 25. I'm going to want to start taking these things out. But with that Alpha Carcanos nearby, I'm a little bit worried about how that might go. I mean, I know Carcanos are a little bit susceptible to projectiles like this. So we literally have a max crossbow. I don't know how this would go, actually. Do we want to get nearby and just check? Keep checking that 120 like it's going to change. Let's see. We stop down right here, and we take a shot at this Alpha Carcanos. How much damage is this crossbow going to do to it? I mean, it's doing the full 716. It's pretty solid amount of damage to something this large. Now, it's going to have a lot of health, though, so we're probably going to need to shoot this a lot. And it's moving in a weird way, so I keep missing. Whoa! Why are you hitting me? Why are you attacking me, Veilwyn? What did I do to you? Alphas don't put off that thing where everyone attacks me right off, do they? Jeez. Why did that Veilwyn attack me? That is so strange. Also, I'm sure you can get a headshot on a Carcanos. I think I just did. Nope, you're not going to grab my bird. Not today. Hup. What are you doing? Why do we have a Veilwyn attacking me again? Does it do the thing where everything gets mad nearby? I could have sworn that was only astral creatures. Am I wrong? Well, we seem to be in a good spot to just kind of keep shooting and taking this thing down. It's going to take a minute for sure, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to make sure I have my chibi equipped. I don't think I do right now. I'm going to have to go grab them out of the box or wherever I put them. Oh, no, I've got them. Let's put them on. Oh, wait. Oh, isn't it when I collect those specific things, like the specific notes, I get these? I never got those before. Cool. We got some skins that I've never had. We're actually, like, right next to a note. Can you believe that already? I don't think I've grabbed it, but it's right next to us. Question is, am I going to be able to kill this within that time if I go grab it now? I don't know how many more shots this thing is going to take. Okay, I want to get this note. Just in case, you know? It's, like, right up here somewhere. How did that not hit you? Thank you. Headshots ahoy! Oh, you moved. We're going to get on top of that rock that you're right next to. It's probably going to be our best spot right now. I can get up here, you probably cannot. Hopefully not. And if you just keep looking at me like that, we get perfect spot first headshots. Thank you for that. That makes a big difference for me. Come on, how much more do we need? I'm gonna have to get everything to make a bunch of arrows just while hanging out up here. That's not really... Last shot. Maybe the shotgun will work. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage on Karkanos compared. But it all kind of depends on how much health he has left. Yeah, no, we're gonna want to make some more arrows. For sure. I mean, we're not far away from base. We still have a few minutes left on the experience boost. I don't want to miss out on it, so we're going to definitely try to do this right now. Looks like we got a couple more Megalosauruses spawning over here as well, so that kind of makes things interesting. We'll maybe find ourselves a high-level one very soon. Arrows. I want to make 100 and... Let's make 100 arrows. I can only make 37? Oh my god, I need more materials. Despite having shot over 100 times at this Karkanos, it's still not gone. I mean, it is a 145 alpha, so I shouldn't really be that surprised. But still, you know, it's a lot. It is a lot. Hey, Karkanos. As long as you don't decide to start jumping, I think we'll still be okay. I'm gonna get all headshots on this one. I have shot almost 200 times at this Karkanos. Yes, I've missed a good handful. That was just enough. Just enough to finish off this 140 Karkanos. That's absolutely insane. I need to see what it dropped. So Wiley got 2 levels. I got a full level here. Fantastic. I'm going to get ourselves closer to the 600 that I've been going for. 117 is what level we are. Not that I really have anything to unlock at this point, but still, that's absolutely crazy. Now, it doesn't look like these guys wanted to collect anything from this guy. So what level do we have these Megalosaurus? Oh, 140! Hey! Would you look at that? I can knock you out pretty easily at this point in time with this crossbow that I still have. I don't have any normal arrows, but I've got about 75 trank arrows. We're going to knock you out. I don't know which one's which now, though. A 140 will do just fine, though. That's literally what I said was the minimum, so we're going to take it. Hello. Are you the... You are the 50, so it's the one on the other side. The lighter-colored Megalosaurus. Oh my god, there's 2 more. That's a 100. That's the 140 right there. I do worry about the fact that... I do worry about the fact that it's going to be mate boosted. So it's going to take more than just the amount of shots that I was reading before to knock it out, but that's okay. Make sure we get the full amount of time in between. I think the male actually just left the area, so maybe we're not too worried about it. Not as much as I thought I was going to be. She should be close to... Yep. So she's knocked down now. Fantastic. Can I... What am I supposed to do about these Megalosauruses? I need to get this one tamed. I'm a little bit worried about the other two that are still nearby here. Come here, fellas. As long as you don't actually grab me, how about you come on this way? It'll lead you off a cliff, maybe? I want to eat the snake, but it's kind of in a weird spot. Okay, this thing is coming over here because it actually can reach me now. Don't like that. I knew it would, but I was trying to get it so it would fall me off the side more than anything else. Alright, did you drop anything good? I'm probably going to need that claw. Ooh, and the helmet. I forgot to drop the helmet. Nice! More skins! Oops, mistakes were made. I say that accidentally, but I say that as a joke, but at the same time, real things just happened. That actually were mistakes that were made. Ugh. Prime. You know what? Just meat. Just put all the meat inside of Wily. Let's go! So at least get the taming going. I don't trust the opportunity to hop on down and give them in there without these things showing up to eat me. Here, another one. Maybe we're fine. Hurry up! Mutton! Let's pull that in here, all of it. Just all the mutton. There you go. And now let's get away so nothing hits you. See ya! We'll come pick you up in a while. I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about keeping you knocked out, so we'll just keep an eye on everything else. Can we get more element going? That is my next question. I'm also feeling like I'm going to have to go get some more green gems here soon, because I don't have a whole lot of those overall. I can do this. Nice. How are we looking on the spider over here? Another 233, huh? And a 232? Man. They're really just not giving me the ones that I'm after, huh? Everything other than that. So that actually gave us a good little boost on our Chibi Spino. I'm glad that we actually had that equipped before we ended up killing that thing. I got myself that full level, and honestly, it was already at the top, and we're almost at halfway again. If we could find another one of those, that'd be awesome, but I feel like we're going to want a better creature to fight that with. As fun as the nice max level crossbow is, the fact that it's literally took over about 150 shots to kill it, I don't know if we want to do that way again. It's very possible that we're going to need the Alpha Carcanos Claw. I'm glad that we have this as well. We'll just put this inside of here, as we would with any other one of the tribute items, which we have really not been collecting very many of them, apparently, but that's fine. I don't think we need a whole lot. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check exactly what I'm going to need when it comes to actually doing the Alpha Rockwell fight. Just one sec. So we are going to need all 3 artifacts, of course, but we're also going to need the Alpha Carcanos Claw, so that was worth doing. We're also going to have to kill an Alpha Reaper King, as well as an Alpha Basilisk. But we also need a bunch of Basilisk Scales, 20 Nameless Venom when we're actually going down there, so it can't be spoiled, 7 Reaper Pheromone Glands, and 7 Rock Drake Feathers. I mean, we almost have enough feathers already, so that's not too bad. I'm really just worried about the Nameless Venom stuff running out when we are trying to get down there, but I guess it is what it is. We can always try to turn off our light down there and just fight a bunch. When we have this Megalosaurus, we'll have a very good ground creature that we can use to fight stuff, so yeah, definitely worth doing. Let's try to look around for a male as well and get that going, and then we'll probably be good for this one. Alright, I mean, there's another one over this direction. I've seen high-level ones kind of show up and disappear already, kind of near the base, so I mean, we never know. Oh, that's a 150 female. Oh, dude, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I may as well knock this one out as well, right? I mean, it's not going to take that many shots with our max-level crossbow, as long as I don't miss anyway. She's alone, so I won't have to worry about too many other things getting in the way. As long as I can get this timed out well. And if I can get headshots... Oh, no. Woohoo! I'm glad that I can still fly Wily just fine. On foot. Oh, there's freaking Ravagers over there. Of course there are. Hello. Alright, where are you? There you are. Woohoo! I hit it, but I don't want it to go down next to those Ravagers, because I'm going to have to deal with those. I think it might be Torpor running, but I don't know. Oh, it looks like she is. Whoa! Ravagers! Hello! What did I say about that? Okay, I'm gonna land here. We're good. We're fine. We're on our platform. Well, we're at least on our stairs. Let's try to get this other shot off on this one, the max level. Where are you running to? You're not going anywhere. You're gonna join us too. I'll get this midair if I have to. There we go. Down? Aha, she is down and out. Fantastic. There they are. Pretty close to my Megalosaurus, so let's not let them get any closer. We're gonna have to fight you over here. Come on. Yeah, you guys are pack boosted, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're definitely taking less damage than you should. And you're dealing bleed to me, which is not cool. Okay, now it's down to the last one. It'll take more damage now. Thank you. Holy Lord. That did so much damage to us, even with all the extra stuff we had. Yeah, this is what I saw on the side. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. At least if you eat one of these, you'll be able to heal up pretty well, right? I'm going to have to pull some mutton now for our Megalosaurus, who's right over here. I don't think we're going to need more than 20, honestly. I don't even think we're going to need full 20, but we at least will put all of that onto the Megalosaurus. What is that I'm hearing? Is that a baby? Oh, it's its baby! It has baby! I mean, it's a 150 with a baby, sure, but I don't have a Gigantoraptor, so I don't know if I'll worry about claiming it. Either way, we'll let that one start taming up. I mean, we were literally trying to find ourselves a male, but it's okay. We have 2 female options now. Better stats is never a bad thing. You were hiding under my stairs. You were being a sneaky snake. It's a 130 male. See, and I wonder if that would be what we want to go for. I know I was saying 140 to 150, but if we have a 140 and a 150 female, and we just need the male to be the in-between, depending on the stats, I mean, that could work too. I feel like that's probably at least a good start, and if we find more later, then that's great. Let's get this guy knocked. Arthros, though? Maybe lure him down this way a little bit more. Oh, there's another Arthro. What? Gross. I hate Arthros. Oh! Speaking of, that one knew I was existing. He heard me. Also, this guy's running now already. Where'd he go? There he is. What was I saying about not being next to the Arthros? What are you doing? You're like literally on top of them now, buddy. What do you do this for? Oh yeah, he's knocked. Okay. I don't think I have any normal arrows at this point. Nah, I only have tranks. So, I want to fight these. I want to kill these things, but I don't want to accidentally hit the male with a shotgun in the process, you know? Gross. Bug. Hate. Bug. I love that I can do that, though. Flying death. I've never really worried about trying to do that with the shotgun. But it's worth it for the Arthros. They're disgusting. Hey, big guy. Let's get some mutton in your inventory. How about that? Let's go, Wiley. We might need to get ourselves some more mutton. I don't trust that the stuff that we have in both the male and the other female down there, the 150 even, is going to be able to last. So let's get the sheep back on breeding one more time. I'd rather just be, better safe than sorry. I'll get them breeding. We'll swap to Cosmo. We'll grab the saddle, because I have the one saddle, I'm pretty sure. And that one should be good, like a really good saddle if I'm right. Let's see, it was like 230. Yeah, nice. So we'll grab our Cosmo buddy. Swing on over, grab her, bring her back. We'll at least have something to fight the other two with, and that'll be nice. Highest level Cosmo. 229. It's you! We have the saddle, we have the Cosmo, let's go grab the Megalosaurus, and then we'll ride her back home. We should be fine. She should be super, super strong. We'll have to fight all the other ones that are in between me and home. And there's a lot of them, apparently. But hey, it's fine. Boop, boop. Perfect. Hello. You are carefree, and I appreciate that. That works out very nicely in our favor. How are you doing on damage? 342%. Almost 10k health by default as well. Nice. Very happy about that. Megalosauruses are awesome and terrifying. What level are you guys? 95, 125, and we're going to have to fight you ourselves. And you're only doing 17 damage to me, and I'm doing 341 to you. Interesting. I think this 125 may have eaten the other one on accident. Got all the health back. Megalosauruses are absolute monsters, and they're literally meant for damage. That's what we're doing here. How many levels was all that? Good 15. I mean, we're not going to level her up right now. I want to make sure that I get all the stats and everything notated so we're prepared. But, you know, it's crazy she's doing this much damage already. What do we have here? A 45 and another 45. They are mate boosted, however. I mean, they're low levels, so I mean, I can't really say that I'm too concerned. Oh, poor little Ravager. You thought you were going to get me. I can pick you up, 150. We'll just chomp you like this. Maybe we'll let you down so we can actually bite everyone properly. Probably would be better for me. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. The bleed did help, but nice try. I bit the baby, now they're mad. See, these are what we're going to want to use to go and collect everything down in the red zone. Like all the Reaper stuff, the Basilisk stuff, these are going to be the ones we want to have with us. These things are just about as vicious and brutal as I've been making them out to be. At least this way, I have control over what's happening. Because she's mine. I won't be able to walk her inside the doors here. Actually, you know what? Since I have it wide open in the top, I can. Lovely. I'm going to walk her all the way back here. And when I hop off... Wait. Nope. Stop. What did you do? There must have been a baby body there. My bad. I'm just digging through my floor at this point in time. I don't feel like I'm really doing anything other than that. Oh, man. Okay, so I can still swing. I'm just going to go over and check on this one real quick. Make sure that we still have enough mutton in their inventory to get them tamed properly. Let's just throw a couple more in there. Oh, yeah, that may have spoiled in time. Would have probably spoiled before that if I didn't check. I'm glad I checked. I'm not quite as worried with the male, but I feel like I'm going to go put some more on them just in case, since we're kind of still out and about doing this. And also, I just love swinging around on my Cosmo. It's been a minute, so I'm going to take advantage of the situation. Since it is still a 90% day, 10% night, we won't worry about doing anything on the surface, but I'm pretty sure once it hits day 47, it should officially swap over to the 90% night, and I should be able to focus on going up there a bunch. If I remember right, the days that are 90% night are 7, 8, and 9 in the cycles. Could be off by one, not sure. Hello, Megalosaurus. I'm going to take a picture of your stats before we do anything else with you. You already done so much work just on a walk back home, honestly. I'm going to take that saddle from you as well, since we are going to be grabbing the 150 here in a moment. And then the male, of course, but like I said, I'm probably just going to grab him in a cryopod. Because I have some of those on me at least, right? Yes, I do. In the meantime, can I maybe do the other element in this one over here? Yes. It's going to be hard for me to always remember to go and check these as soon as they are available, but I'll do my best. I want to get as much of this stuff crafted as we possibly can. As soon as this thing crashes down, thank you, we'll take that. We'll always just take it and swing on back in here. Is the node behind our house working too? Get this charging our things again? Yes. Charge it, then make more element. Still the best way to get around my base. As much as I've tried all the other creatures, the Cosmo is still the most fun and easiest to actually just fully control no matter what the situation. Hello there, max level female. You hold on to this. Very nice. How's your melee damage? Less than the other one. Less than the other one. Your health is also lower. Interesting. I know you have better stamina. We really don't need to worry about weight as much, but that's interesting, actually. Yeah, man, as much as I was excited for this 150, so far, just looking at the stats and experiencing the battles and stuff so far, compared to the other one, she definitely seems to have lesser stats. Not really the preferred way to go about it. And here we are, all three of our beautiful Megalosauruses. The male tamed up pretty well, and I went and picked him up. Honestly, the colors on him, pretty cool. Kind of looks like black and green. I love those colors. This one over here also has the blue on them. I don't know. We'll have to see what kind of crazy thing we can kind of come up with their color combinations, because their stats are a little bit different. Seems that female that we tamed first actually is our strongest one at the moment in health and in melee, so I guess it is what it is. But that's all we have time for in this episode today. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have anything to bring up about this series or anything else on the channel, please do so in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!